So I watched the movie The Drama with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, and let me just say, I think it was a pretty great movie. I mean, it's not too flashy or anything, but it's about starting a discussion, and it's quite thought provoking, and it's supposed to be a film that you think about and like carry your feelings and like try to not make definitive answers, but sit with the discomfort and what the characters are going through. And I think that's like a very special thing that a movie can do. Like most movies should do that, or just like have cool explosions and shit. But anyway, the things that I was picking up was like it's really about second impressions. I noticed a few commenters saying it, but what I registered is that the their entire relationship was built off of a second impression, and that's the theme that's going on. But like when it's Zendaya's turn to like have a second chance, she isn't giving that grace, even though most of the people accusing her are hypocrites. Like Robert Pattinson, he was cyberbullying someone. Alana Haim's character actually put someone's life in jeopardy. Like she could have killed that disabled kid in that trailer that she left him in overnight. There's an entire search party. So like lots of hypocrites and lots of the lack of care and the inability to sit with people's emotions and like meet people where they're at, because Zendaya, even though she planned a mass shooting and she was very close, she didn't go through with it. She was actually the only person at that dinner table of the was the worst thing you ever done. She was the only person at that dinner table that didn't hurt anybody, but she is the one that is the most uh, evil. But yeah, if we actually thought about like all of the elements, like the culture of mass shootings, the vulnerability of bullied kids, and like did I already say the access of guns? So yeah, the culture, the guns, the bullying, like it's all of the cards were on her table, but she actually grew from it and she became a gun reform activist as a kid. So like it's better to change than to actually go through with it. Thoughts, they don't mean anything compared to our actions. So it's really about offering second impressions and sitting with people at their darkest and seeing how you can reflect people, seeing how you can process people at their lowest or whatever they've done. It's really about forgiveness and giving people second chances. Because the foundation of Zendaya and Robert's relationship was like she couldn't hear, so like there were issues at the beginning, so she said try again. But like when she's having another problem, like there's not the same amount of grace. So there's plenty of other characters that like reflect that. Like there's a heroin DJ girl. Like that's another plot point. Like they're not giving people enough chances. Like sitting with where they are, because I don't think she would have done heroin at the freaking wedding as a DJ. And I also think that it's symbolic that Zendaya's character is deaf, because it's not they're not hearing people out. I know it's probably a bit corny, but it's literally like the entire dilemma, the drama in the movie. The drama is that like you're not listening to people when they bleed, that they've changed and that they're not the same. Like there's too much noise about like group mentality and like morality, that like we can't think for ourselves and actually sit with what people have actually done, because it was said in the movie and it's true. Like we all think of terrible things, but it's actually about what we do. And even if we do it, it's about the remorse. And can we like treat people the same way that we would like to be treated, and like actually interpret like how we feel. like when it actually happens. Actually creating an environment free of judgment instead of like trying to like make ultimatums about how to feel, how we feel about other people, and actually sit with like not alternative ideas but like actual things that we can grow from. And that's not to say that everything is free game, but like to actually think about things instead of making ultimatums about people. But in Zendaya's case, about planning a mass shooting but actually going through with it and changing as a person after building community, like she should be given more grace, but she wasn't. And I think that was the point of the movie. And I was actually sympathetic with her character for most of it of the time because she didn't actually do anything wrong and she changed. So yeah, that was my rough attempt at trying to speak and saying how I felt about the movie. I think it's great. It took me the second try to like interpret the landing if it stuck at the end of the movie, but like the editing, the acting, it was pretty high quality. So I would recommend it if you're into A24 movies. I know that the A24 isn't the director, but they distribute it and fund it, so they have a good eye for that sort of stuff. I enjoyed it a lot.